All right. I thought that a fun video to do would be one for day trips. You know, Lisa, what do you do for day trips? How do you pack? So let's tackle that. So, welcome everybody. My name is Lisa, and you have just landed on World Wheelchair Warriors. I make videos all about wheelchairs from A to Z, so I try to cover everything I can. So, today we're addressing day trips in terms of how to pack your wheelchair and to pack yourself for a day trip, whether it's hopefully not to the clinic or to the hospital, but something fun to the park or if you can, because it's winter right now, but you decide to go to the movies or you decide to go to the museum, or, sometimes museums have free days, so, you take advantage of that. So, how do you pack if it's just yourself? So, I never hang anything heavy on my wheelchair. One, because for power wheelchairs, it can put a strain on your battery. And for manual wheelchairs, you're propelling yourself. You don't want to wear yourself out before you get to the door. So you want to be careful with weight. So I use my most comfortable cushion because I'm going in a van probably or on a bus. So I use my most comfortable cushion to begin with. So that's underneath my butt. So and I never put anything actually behind me because I see a lot of people do that, but I don't put anything behind me. It's all next to me or in front of me. So I have a little pouch on the side of my power wheelchair, and there I put, bulky stuff like glasses or, a pen or a pad or flashlight, if I'm coming home late. So I have some bulky stuff in there, and it's not heavy. Sometimes I empty it before I leave because I've accumulated a few things in there. So I take things out to make sure it's light. Um, I have my keys in there, so just on the side pouch. Now in front of me, I always want to keep my hands as free as possible. I need, as a power wheelchair user, I need one for driving, and I need the other in case something comes up in front of me. So, the free hand, I need to use it in case a door needs to be open, in case there's a table or a chair in front of me and I need to move it. Any of those kind of things that could come up in a situation. Or somebody backing up, I say, oh, don't back up, you have a wheelchair and behind you. So any of those things that can come up, I want that other hand free. So you might say, well, Lisa, if you're going on a day trip, how are you going to carry anything? I make sure I don't carry. I need these two hands free. And manual wheelchair users, of course, you need your hands free. So it's like, how do you deal with that? So what I do, I don't want anything behind me, anything of value. I don't hang anything. If I need a blankie or something, I might hang that behind me. But usually I don't like to hang anything behind me because of other hands that could have some curiosity. But I use a oversized pouch, and here, so, it just goes around my waist. And I found one with a little extension because I am a little chubby, but the extension allows me to have a strap that's big enough for me. Then sometimes guys will use it in front of them like this, diagonal, so you could do that too. But in here, I have all my valuables. I have my ID. I have anything urgent that I might need, pain medication, but anything that is identification. I have a special little pouch, looks like this, and you can find these on Amazon. It was pretty cheap for $10, and I put all my identification in here for the wheelchair, for a card for emergencies, for my driver's license. Everything is in here. And I have it in this pouch. And so I can grab it really quick in case I need it. So that's in there. I have a mask in case there's a mask rule, because there's, the norovirus and other viruses coming around. Some clinics are requesting masks again, so I have that in there. And it has little pouches in front of it, so I can put other little trinkets that I need. So this is what I do. Everything that could save me from anything is in this pouch, and it's around my waist. Now, it doesn't have to be around your waist. You can have one of those bags that go across. So the guys like to use those the most. So, and this one is a little oversized. So if I need to put anything else in there that I might need, it can go in there easily because there's plenty of room. So that is what I pack for a day trip. There might be something else, like if I'm going to a friend's house and want to bring them a little something, there's plenty of room. I get something small for them, and I can put it in that little pouch or my side bag. But that is how, in anything, I have a medical band, and there's nothing in front of it that people could see. It's in the back of the band, and it has my name, it has my condition, it has things that they shouldn't do to me in case of an emergency. So one of the things they cannot do to me is an MRI. MRIs are used a lot these days, and I'm grateful for the MRIs. However, I have cochlear implants, and one of them is a little bit older and cannot tolerate MRIs. So I don't want them doing MRIs. They can do CTs, X-rays, anything else that they need to use. But unless I am conscious and we can have that conversation, no MRIs. So it says that on my band. And it's not big, it looks like a watch or something. But I always wear a medical band, whether your condition is complicated or not. Mine is a little complicated because I have several different neurological conditions. So that's why the band. I have it on at home or if I'm out. And when I travel, I'm usually by myself. So this medical band will rescue me. And the medical people usually look for that. They look to see if the person has any kind of band that will give them some kind of information about who you are, if you have a heart condition, lung condition, blood pressure, medications, they're looking for that kind of thing. So, and mine clearly says neurological conditions. So then they know. And then they know to be careful with certain medications, all that kind of stuff. So, and then below it says no MRIs, CI and use, which is cochlear implants. So, so then they know, okay, let's be careful with MRIs. Let's not do those till you're able to talk to her. So, because anything could happen. I could fall, I could pass out, there could be a van accident, any of those kind of things. So that's why the medical band, and I encourage anyone in a wheelchair to use one. It's helpful to the first aid people, to the people who are coming, in the ambulance, and they can read a little bit about you, and that gives them some ideas on what to do. Let's see. So let's review a little bit here. So I've said, no valuables behind you. If you want to bring a blankie or whatever, you can put it in that backpack and behind you. That won't affect anything. Or a cushion, although cushions are expensive. If you need an extra cushion, you can put that behind you. but I don't put anything of value behind me, and I certainly don't carry much weight on my wheelchair. I make sure that it's light, so it doesn't put any, it's not affecting my battery. And for those who are in manual wheelchair, the propelling does matter, and you don't want to carry too much weight on you. So keeping it light, keeping the values on you, in front of you, so that, the essential things that you need are with you at all times, and you have your eyes and your sensation, in front of you, so you don't get ripped off, basically. And I have a flashlight just in case I arrive late at night, and I can use that to find the keyhole. We don't have very good light in our front door, so right now, I'm sure they'll fix it. But yeah, so I have a little flashlight in there. So anything that could come up, I have it with me. Glasses, ID, medical bracelet, finances that I might need for during the day. So I have the best cushion. My best cushion, I use it for when I'm going out, because, potholes and things like that they hit, that really hurts me. And just keep it really basic, really essential, and you'll have the greatest day trip you you ever planned. So I'm hoping this video helps you, like, if you're a new wheelchair user or you've had some rough day trips, that you say, how can I do this differently? So the key thing here is to keep it light and to keep the essentials, anything of value on you, and enjoy your day. If you have some other ideas in this video, feel free to please make notes down below for the rest of us, and give us some tips on a day trip. And feel free to hang around the channel and to look at these videos that are posted here, and I will see you in the next video.